Yup, you've read the title of this video, and no, this is not clickbait. I'm actually going to be discussing another important part with Sonic's design, and that is his belly. I know what you're asking. Really? A video about Sonic's stomach? Yes, nigga, the f. And plus, I just thought it would be fun to go over how the stomach was portrayed over the years. What do I mean by that? Well, that's what I'm going to discuss in this video. Let's get into it.
Okay.
What I like about Sonic's design is that the creators have put so much thought into it. Considering he took inspiration from Felix the Cat and Mickey Mouse, you would think in hindsight his design is just as simplistic. A blue cartoon hedgehog wearing white gloves and red boots isn't all that complex, but his design alone tells you what this character is and what he's about. It's something about Sonic's design with all the shapes coming together to make this character stand out amongst his competition at the time. Yes, even this rounded belly of the classic design has a meaning behind it, and even the character of Sonic himself, all thanks to Knuckles the Echidna. Allow me to elaborate. When Sonic 3 and Knuckles was being developed and the GOAT was being conceptualized, they wanted his design to contrast with Sonic's design if Knuckles was going to stand out by being Sonic's rival. Besides the animal which Knuckles was originally going to be, a needle mole to contrast with Sonic's Japanese codename Needle Mouse. His design from the locks to the shoes, Sonic Team wanted his design to stand out. But wait, what about this white crescent that is essential to his design? I mean, it's important, right? Almost like it's meant to resemble a crescent moon of some sorts. Well, you are not wrong, because according to this video titled The Making of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, it was revealed that the art team wanted another design choice to make him contrast to Sonic. That being, the white crescent on his chest symbolizes the moon, while Sonic's round belly symbolizes the sun. So what is this trying to imply here? Well, Sonic is meant to represent the sun, while Knuckles represent the moon. By these two characters and how they are characterized thematically makes total sense. Based on this description from the Japanese cover of Sonic and Knuckles, it states this, and I quote, "Sonic races through the green fields. The sun races through a blue sky filled with white clouds. The ways of his heart are much like the sun. Sonic runs and rests. The sun rises and sets. Don't give up on the sun. Don't make the sun laugh at you." End quote. It's insane how much the creators put so much thought into giving a meaning behind Sonic's stomach. Let that sink in. Because of who Sonic is thematically as a character. The sun rises every day to race through a blue sky filled with white clouds, just how Sonic lives through the moment day by day. Part of the quote states, "The ways of the heart are much like the sun." Now, doesn't this sound awfully familiar?
Well, I don't show off, don't criticize. I'm just living by my own feelings, and I won't give in, won't compromise, 'cause I only have a steadfast heart of gold. Here to conquer fear and fall like the sun. I run into the heat of day, like a
Sonic has that steadfast heart of gold. Like the sun, he runs. And much like the sun that is golden, so is his heart. And it's unique since Sonic represents freedom and hope. In Japanese culture, the sun symbolizes life, new beginnings, and hope. Just like Sonic himself, the sun revolves around the earth, bringing in a new day, a new start. Sonic has the freedom to go wherever he wants around the world. A new day, a new venture. When Sonic turns super, he's golden, just like the sun. The way that all of this ties together thematically is absolutely beautiful. However, over the years, specifically throughout the adventure era with the redesign, even though some traces of the redesign still kept the sun belly philosophy, over time it felt like they were straying further and further away from the rounded sun belly to a more oval-shaped belly that we know of today. Now, from a design standpoint, it makes total sense. I mean, the modern design is meant to be taller, lankier in order to make him look more cool and work well in a 3D space. But what if I told you that that was never the case? As stated before, even with the redesign, there was still traces of the sun belly design philosophy, specifically when Sonic Adventure 1 was released for the Dreamcast. The 2D renders, 3D renders, and in-game model, the redesign still used the classic rounded sun-shaped belly. However, when Sonic Adventure 2 came about, the 2D renders began making Sonic's belly more of an oval shape, while the 3D in-game model still kinda kept the more rounded shape. But after those two games, Sonic's belly still kept that oval shape as the default for many years. Now, I'm not saying oval belly bad, circle belly good, since it is the design that we have to this day. But from a creative standpoint, I think the sun belly from the original design holds so much weight thematically on what Sonic represents in his stories. I know that the reason why they want to make the belly oval shape for the design is because the modern design is much more taller around the torso, and while yes, that is true, I don't think it's impossible to apply the circle belly to the modern design as seen from the adventure games, specifically Sonic Adventure 1. And if you want further proof of this, let's take a look at Exhibit B, Sonic X. Sonic in that show is probably one of my favorite modern iterations of the character period from a design choice. And would you look at that, the rounded sun belly. Sonic's design in the show feels like a perfect blend between his original and redesigned counterpart at the time. You can tell based off of the model sheets that they really wanted to keep the rounded belly to be more in line with the themes of Sonic as a character. And you can see that sprinkled throughout the show. And yes, there are some drawings that can be inconsistent at times, sometimes giving it that oval shape, but most of the time, the rounded shape is the default look, which proves that you can have the longer torso while keeping the roundedness of Sonic's stomach. I don't mind the oval belly at all for the modern design. However, I wouldn't mind Sonic Team going back to the more rounded belly for Sonic. It makes him look more confident and bold in my opinion. This video wasn't meant to say oval belly bad, rounded belly good, but to give more of a context to what the original intention behind Sonic's design choices are. But what do you guys think? Do you like the circle or oval shaped belly for Sonic? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below because I love to hear them. And also, if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. With that being said, have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace!